So, welcome back. 10th class English. The name of the lesson is or prose is what?
At the high school.
At the high school. Written by
Mahatma Gandhi.
M.K.
Gandhi.
Mohandas.
Karamchand Gandhi.
Right. Now, let's move to the text. Paragraph 2. That is my own recollection. Recollection means we have already discussed that is what is remembered is called recollection. So my own recollection is that I did not have any high regard for my ability. Mahatma Gandhi in his own autobiography, Mahatma Gandhi himself admits that when he was at the high school, he did not have much ability towards education. Who did not have much ability?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma, when he was at high school. I used to be astonished. Who used to be astonished?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi used to be astonished whenever I means Mahatma Gandhi, whenever I own prizes and scholarships. Anyone can be surprised if a person having no ability will be given prizes or praises or certificates, won't be he surprised? He must be surprised. Similar is the case with Mahatma Gandhi. He was not a brilliant student, still he was given a prizes and also scholarships. That was the point. Could you understand? Who was surprised?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Why? Because he was not worthy of getting prizes and scholarships. What Mahatma Gandhi says? We were not there. We did not know Mahatma Gandhi personally or physically. What Mahatma Gandhi admits we are discussing, right? Were you there? No. Was I there? No. But Mahatma Gandhi himself admits that he was not a brilliant student, he was just an average student. And was surprised when he was given prizes, certificates, scholarships. Could I understand? But I very zealously guarded my character. He was a very character conscious person. He was not education conscious person when he was at the high school. He was a very character conscious person. There is a Oriya. If wealth is lost, nothing is lost. Could you understand? If health is lost, could you understand? Something is lost. But if character is lost, everything is lost. Oriya, there is Oriya saying that is, thile thau kete guna par charitra nathile sabu asar. So Gandhi guarded his character very zealously, very carefully. He was always very vigilant so that he won't make any mistake. Who was character oriented?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi was very cautious about his character. The least little blemish drew tears from his eyes. If any blame came to him regarding his character, he was heartbroken. Tears rolled down his cheeks. His eyes were immediately welled up, full of tears. If somebody blamed his character, could understand how character conscious Mahatma Gandhi was when he was at the high school. When I merited or own or seemed to the teacher to merit a rebuke, sometimes to err is human. You will make a mistake, I will make a mistake, others will make a mistake. It's a common thing. And it was the case with Mahatma Gandhi. When he came to know that he was worthy of being blamed, being rebuked. Rebuked means what? Rebuke means what? Gali. Right. When he seemed to merit a rebuke, it was unbearable for him. That means if Mahatma Gandhi made any mistake, he was heartbroken. He would repent. What a great mistake I have done. Could understand? I remember having once received corporal punishment. What do you mean by corporal punishment?
शारीरिक दंड.
Right, शारीरिक दंड. Physical punishment. Corporal punishment means physical punishment. Nowadays it is not prevalent at our schools. In those days there was severe corporal or physical punishments. If a student made some mistake, the teacher would come and beat him mercilessly. In those days teachers thought that punishment is the only remedy of a student's mischievous nature. So they used it. But nowadays physical punishment or corporal punishment has been banned from school. And the school is written as what zone? Punishment free zone. Okay? So I did not so much mind the punishment as the fact that I was considered my desert. If he was given punishment, he did not mind it because he thought he deserved it. He made a mistake. He thought, I made a mistake, I must be punished, so the teacher punished me. This I deserved it and got it. Understand? I wept piteously. If he was given punishment, Gandhi used to weep, cry piteously. Piteously means what?
व्याकुल
Right. Who wept piteously?
महात्मा गांधी.
Why? When he was beaten up, given physical punishment for any moral defect. That was when I was in the first or second standard. This was an incident of his life at the high school. Gandhi was in first or second standard. Who was in first and second standard?
महात्मा गांधी.
Right. There was another such incident during the time, another incident. Let's know what the incident was.
घटना.
Time when I was in the 7th standard. Mahatma Gandhi was in the 7th standard. Dorabji Idulji Jimmy was the headmaster then. Who was the headmaster then? Dorabji Idulji Jimmy. He was popular among the boys as he was disciplinarian. Every student knew him. Every student in the school knew the headmaster because he was a strict disciplinarian. What do you mean by disciplinarian?
नियम और श्रृंखला କାର୍ଯ୍ୟାନୁଷ୍ଠାନ
Right, very strict, principled person. A man of method. His teaching method is very good. Who's you? Headmasters. And a good teacher. Right? He made gymnastics and cricket compulsory for the boys of the upper standard. He made a circular that upper standard students must take part in cricket and gymnastics because gymnastics and games sports are the necessary part of education, so that every student must participate in it. Who made it compulsory? Mahatma Gandhi made it compulsory.
upper standard
Upper standard boy made it compulsory. Huh?
Headmaster.
Headmaster. Who was the headmaster then? Dorabji Idulji Jimmy. He was a strict disciplinarian, man of method, and a good teacher. He made gymnastics and cricket compulsory for the upper class students. I disliked both. I mean who? Mahatma Gandhi disliked both. Mahatma Gandhi disliked both gymnastics and cricket. I never took part in any exercise. Mahatma Gandhi did not take part in any exercise or any gymnastics. Cricket or football. He did not take part in any exercise, cricket or football. Before they were made compulsory. Could you understand it? My shyness, what do you mean by shyness?
Lajjabhava.
Right, my shyness was one of the reasons for this aloofness. Could you understand why Gandhi disliked gymnastics and cricket or games and sports? Because Gandhi was a shy person. Gandhi was a shy person. Out of his shyness, he did not take part in those things. He feared that if I take part and make some mistake or make some peculiar thing, others will laugh at me. I shall be ashamed. So, he did not take part. Because he was a shy person. Because he was shy. Which I now seeing wrong. When at the high school, he did not take part and thought that it is right. It is right. Now he admits that no. I was wrong then. I should have taken part in these things because gymnastics, games and sports are necessary part of education. He felt its importance in the later part of life. By that time it was too late. When Gandhi came to realize the fact, it was too late. Right? So my shyness was one of the reason for this aloofness, which I now see wrong. I had then the false notion. I have a wrong idea. False notion means a wrong idea. That gymnastics had nothing to do with education. Mahatma Gandhi disliked participating gymnastics and games and sports on two grounds. First reason is his shyness. Second reason is his wrong idea towards these things. He thought that sports, games, gymnastics, exercises, these things had nothing to do with education. So Mahatma Gandhi neglected these things. Who neglected?
Mahatma Gandhi.
Mahatma Gandhi neglected what? Participating in gymnastics and games and sports or physical education. Today, I know that physical training should have much place in the curriculum. What do you mean by curriculum?
पाठ्यक्रम
Right. Curriculum is mental training. Why do first tell me? Why the students go to school? Students go to school for mental training. You go to tuition for mental training. When you sit for study, that is also for mental training. So reading is a kind of mental training. Right?
Yes.
Similarly, Gandhi had a false notion. Gandhi has a wrong notion that these games, sports, gymnastics had nothing to do with education. This was the wrong notion with him. But in the later part, Gandhi came to know that no, these are very important. These are what do you mean by games and sports? Games and sports means making physical training. It's nothing else. You understand? Reading means making mental training. Playing means making physical training. So Gandhi, in his later part, Gandhi came to know that physical training has or physical training is as important as mental training in school curriculum, or physical training should have a much place in the curriculum as a mental training. That means at school or college, physical training should be given such important as mental training is given. Could understand? So this was all about the second paragraph of the lesson at the high school, written by M.K. Gandhi, the father of nation. We shall discuss more about this topic in our next class. Till then, bye. Thank you.
It's okay.